Now we're getting into a very fun segment for today. And this is just going to be some like unhinged predictions for the 2024 season. We've got some games to play.
Mm-hmm.
We've got things to do. So
Yeah.
let's get into it. And I'm going to bring up my wheels of fortune
that
I've created.
Note wheels,
Multiple wheels. Okay, so we're going to play a game. And basically, like we said earlier, there are 13 drivers whose contracts are up at the end of this season. So we don't really know where they're going to go.
No, we have not a clue.
I think that there's, we could get into it and be like, where do we think this person's going to go? Where do we think this person's going to go?
We could be super technical about it.
Or we can let the fates decide.
And you know one thing about us.
We love the fates. So what we're going to do is Josh, hit it. So what I've created here are my 2 wheels of fortune. 2 wheels of drive fortunes. And what so on the left side is every single driver who's
out of contract
at the end of this season. And on the right are the teams that they are at that will have seats available.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously did not put Ferrari on here because we know that even though Carlos's seat is going to be available, Lewis has already filled that seat.
Right.
So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to let the freaking... Oh, and I added Mercedes in here since Lewis's seat is available. Yeah. So...
You should have made one, too, that was, like, not racing anymore.
Ooh, I should have, but I didn't.
Too late.
Too late now. It's not really, but it's too late.
It's, for all intents and purposes, it's too late.
Too late. So what we're going to do is we're going to spin this, and then hopefully it doesn't land on the same team twice. I can probably go back and take it out, but also I'll just spin that again if it does. And Nicole, will you write down our answers? Because I think this will be really fun for us to come back to at the end of the season / beginning of next season to see if we are correct. So let's spin that wheel. All right. So Daniel Ricciardo will be going to stake.
Okay.
Oh, I can remove... Yeah, look, I can, remove stake if I want to. So that's good to know.
Okay.
It's giving me an option on here.
Okay.
So Daniel Ricciardo...
Going to stake. Okay.
Write that down. I
got it.
Next up. Valtteri Bottas also at stake. So
him and Danny. The 2 Australians.
Okay, so should I take stake out?
Yes. Easy.
So fun. Okay, let's see. Well, I'll just spin them again if Carlos Sainz going to Williams.
Oh, okay.
Carlos Sainz going to Williams. Interesting. Spin this one. Who's going to Alpine? K-Mag. K-Mag's going to Alpine. That's fun.
Okay.
That could be fun. You'd have to have a good season this season. Ooh, Lewis's seat being taken by Pierre.
Okay.
So I'm going to remove Mercedes. Damn. All right, Pierre.
Pierre and George.
Let's see what you got. All right. Ooh. Okay, Pierre to Red Bull, it says, but it looks like Esteban. I'm going to spin that again.
Okay.
Well, now it's just Danny again. Spin it again. Joe to Red Bull. I would like that for him. I would like that for him a lot. I can't say Red Bull out. I should be able to, but I can't. It's, it's a flawed system over here, but we're working with it. All right, let's see. Alonso to Alpine.
Okay.
Going back.
Alonso and Esteban back at Alpine.
Is that what it is?
No, but...
We have 2 Alpines now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm removing Alpine.
No, it would be K-Mag and Fernando.
Interesting. Okay, Logan to Aston Martin. Interesting.
Okay.
All right, we're back. I have fixed the technical difficulties. Let's go again. Nico Hülkenberg to Aston Martin.
Okay.
Is that 2 Aston Martins?
Yep, it's Logan and Nico at Aston.
All right, remove Nico and remove Aston. Oh, this is so much better. Should have done this the whole time. Esteban to Haas.
Okay.
We only have 1 person on Haas right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. 2 and 2 right now. Yuki to Haas. Which leaves Checo going to V-Carb. Which actually, that's a possibility. Do a little swippy swap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to spin it. There's the only one option here. There you have it, folks. So Nicole, can you
Who
read
else
out?
is at V-Carb?
Did we not? Do we only have one?
Yeah.
Well, is there anyone at 3 for 3 of them then? I don't know.
We have Danny at Stake, Valtteri at Stake, Carlos at Williams, K-Mag at Alpine, Pierre at Mercedes, Joe at Red Bull, Fernando at Alpine, Logan at Aston, Nico at Aston, Esteban at Haas, Yuki at Haas, and Sergio at V-Carb.
I don't know, but I guess there's more technical difficulties.
That's actually, no, 12, because that
is
that
that
works.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. That is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we can take it out. But that is
who's, because it's Yuki. But yeah, but then we need someone. I don't know who else is at V-Carb because
something in there didn't work out.
Yeah.
Too well, but that's okay.
That's not for us to
This
figure
is not
out.
exact science. I'm not a scientist, but I've made a fun little game on my fun little computer. So that's where we're at. So that was our fun little computer game of the day.
We have another fun little game though.
We do. And so here's what we're going to do, guys, is we decided that it would be fun for us to have something with you all that and this is a game that, and we'll share this like template with you so you can play with your friends too, but we felt like it would be fun to have something that we come back to every single week.
Yeah.
And have like standings. Almost, think of it almost as in like fantasy football where like you look back at the end.
We're doing a draft.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is Nicole and I have our signed Alfa Romeo hat from Vegas, and in that hat,
it's an antique now.
It is an antique. It's a collector's item.
It's a collector's item.
You'll hear my ASMR. These are the names of every single driver on the F1 grid for the 2024 season. And so Nicole and I are the team captains in our gym class right now, and we'll be choosing teams, and we're doing a draft not by skill, but just by chance.
Chance, it's random.
Once again, letting the fates decide. So we'll be each picking 10 drivers, and that will be our team for the entirety of the 2024 season.
And we'll need help kind of brainstorming what the stakes are.
So how we're going to be doing 2 different kind of games throughout the season. The first is on track. That one's pretty easy. So based on the points that our team scores, we'll add those up at the end of the season, and whoever has the most points will be the winner, and the one who has the least amount of points obviously is the loser, and we'll have to do something. And the second is off track. And we're going to be playing only on race weekends because
it's going to get too crazy to consider.
And so we'll have different things like, it'll be a point for every ice bath photo posted, a point for every photo dump posted for a race weekend, a point for showing up in an outfit that is not team related.
SpawnCon.
Yeah, we'll be kind of thinking of those things. And so it'll be like a more of like a fun off track thing. So we have to figure out what our stakes are, and I think we do have to do that right now. I think we have to, like, what does the loser have to do? There's two chances to lose. 2 chances to win, but also 2 chances to be the loser.
It's tough.
Should we do maybe a little tattoo bet?
I think we can come up with the bet next. Like, we can come up with the stakes next week.
Okay, people. We'll
crowdsource some ideas. We'll see who has the best idea for like losers. And then, because it's like, obviously for fantasy football, people have to like take the ACTs and like go sit at a bar for a certain amount of hours. And then for every beer they drink, they get like 1 removed.
Yeah. So we want to do something like kind of fun like that. Like my thought was a tattoo bet, and whoever loses has to get a tattoo that has something to do with the driver with the least amount of point, like at the bottom of the driver standings at the end of the season.
Okay, love that.
Which would be like fun. You could like just get their number or something, which I just think is like kind of funny.
Yeah.
But whatever it is,
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fun. So shall we start choosing our teams?
Yeah.
Get your notepad up.
Should we do a little down? Rock, paper, scissors? Who goes first?
Oh yeah, we should.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And you would do it on shoot.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm going
You're
first.
going first. Don't look.
I'm not.
Eyes on me.
All right, Zhou.
Nicole has Zhou.
Zhou is my first pick.
All right. K-Mag.
Okay. Second, Checo. That's tough, considering we don't think he's going to be in the season that long.
I think, do you get whoever replaces him then?
Yeah.
Okay. Or whoever the new driver on the grid is.
Yeah.
Carlos.
Logan.
Our boy.
Our boy. Logan, don't let me down this season.
George.
It's going to be whoever gets Max. It's like
Literally.
It's like we're just counting down to see who gets Max.
Who the fuck is getting Max?
Lance. My team is looking rough, you guys.
Danny. I'm looking rough.
Max! All right.
Okay, all right, you're back.
I needed it, you guys. I needed that.
Motherfucker. At least maybe I'll get more, like, fun off-track content. Charles!
Okay.
Wow, a win for me.
Okay.
You got Maxwell, I got my mans.
Next up for me is Yuki.
Cute. Lando.
Nico. Thank God I have Max.
Don't be rude to your players. They're gonna know that you're being mean to them. Karma is real, my guy. Esteban. Esty Bestie.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Fernando.
It's a good one. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Lewis.
Okay.
Lewis.
Oscar.
We have to make direct eye contact now that there's only a few and we can probably see what they are. Valtteri Bottas.
Did I knock one out? No.
No, you went first, so I'll.
No, I know, but I thought that I had accidentally knocked one out. My final pick is Pierre Gasly.
Which leaves Alex Albon for me.
All right.
So my team, Kate's team, is Kevin Magnussen, Carlos Sainz, George Russell, Daniel Ricciardo, Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon, Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, Alex Albon.
Okay. And Team Nicole is Pierre Gasly, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Yuki Tsunoda, Max Verstappen, Lance Stroll, Logan Sargent, Sergio Perez, Zhou Guanyu, and Nico Hulkenberg.
Hulkenberg.
Now, I think we have to go through each one of our players and say one unhinged thing, that prediction for their season.
Prediction for their season? I like that. Okay. Do you want to just do all of yours first, or do you want to
back and forth? All right. First up for me is Pierre Gasly. I think at some point he is going to kamikaze Esteban. He's going to take him out. They're going to get in a big crash, and they're going to get in a big fight.
Big crash.
Big crash, bigger fight.
All right, Alex Albon. Unhinged prediction for Alex Albon is that one of his AA23 drops or whatever his thing is going to be boxer briefs with maybe his face on them.
Okay, love that. My prediction for Oscar Piastri is that he is going to supremely outperform Lando Norris.
Oh.
And he is going to be the new golden boy of McLaren.
Okay. Valtteri Bottas. Unhinged prediction, I think Bottas is leaving mid-season and just saying, fuck y'all, I'm out of here.
Okay.
He's like, I got my gluten-free pizza to fall back on.
Fernando Alonso. I think Fernando. Well, last season we had his dating rumor with Taylor Swift.
And yeah.
So this year I think maybe a rumor comes out that Fernando's gay.
Oh.
Which tracks with my George's third. So
you're actually starting that rumor, so you made that prediction come true. Lewis Hamilton. I'm gonna go along the dating lines. And there will be factual evidence, photographic evidence that he went on a date with Kim Kardashian this year.
Yeah, but we talked about this already that it can't be true because North eats onions
like
and Lewis
apples.
hates onions.
Yeah, but he's still, you know what? Look at Kim K.
True.
Look what she's working with.
True.
I do a lot of things. I think Lewis would do a lot of things. He would overlook the onion of it all.
Okay, question. Do you think Kim's going to run for president at some point? Do you think we could anticipate Lewis Hamilton as the first man of the United States? Honestly,
Unhinged prediction. Lewis Hamilton is going to be the first man of the United States of America.
He's not only a sir, but he's not only knighted and a sir, but he's also the first.
I mean, red, white, and royal blue. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, Yuki. I think Yuki expands his personal brand and puts out a line of snacks.
I like that.
He collabs with a snack company to do his own personal line of snacks.
I love that. Lando Norris. DJ Lil Landy is going to have a set at Tomorrow World this year.
Okay, Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland. I always call it Tomorrow World.
You do. Max Verstappen proposes to Kelly Piquet. I don't love it for me, but...
Does he adopt Baby P?
Yeah. It's actually in one of those situations, it's really cute where P gives, at the wedding, she's like, here's the adoption papers, you know?
Yeah,
That's kind of how I'm...
He, proposes to P to be her dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Charles Leclerc. This is not really an unhinged prediction, but I think he is going to put music out where he sings.
Okay.
Or him and Lewis are going to announce that they're not only going to collab as teammates, but also in the music studio. XNDA, XCL.
I was going to say, do we think we're going to get Charles and Lando on a track together?
I'm going for XNDA.
Okay. Love that. Lance Stroll. I also think Lance is going to quit mid-season.
Oh, okay.
I think that'll be the case. Or, obviously I was wrong last year, but maybe this year is the year that Lance has his glow up.
Okay.
And we see a lot more from him.
All right. Daniel Ricciardo. Unhinged prediction for Danny Rick is that this year, for the Austin Grand Prix, he's going to ride a horse in again.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to gallop it in. And he's going to do a whole cowboy rodeo presentation for everyone.
Okay.
Potentially, he does a little gun show.
Like gun show?
No.
Or gun show?
Shooting range, and potentially something goes wrong.
I'm screaming. Okay. Logan, calling back to our conversation today, I think that because Drake is part owner in Stake, I think that we're going to see a Logan and Drake photo on the timeline at some point this year.
Love. George Russell. We know that George is known for his shirtless antics. I think he's going to start following in Valtteri's shoes. And we're going to be full nude George.
Okay.
At some point this year.
Checo. I'm actually...
Unnamed prediction, he beats Max.
I was going to say, I think honestly, I think I'm going to predict that he actually has so much on the line that he's going to outperform Max in the first 3 to 4 races.
Damn. Okay. K-Mag. Let's see. Unhinged prediction, K-Mag's going to have another child. It's going to be a boy and he's going to name it Gunther.
Okay. Joe? I think we are going to see Joe in a fall fashion week runway show.
Love that. Why don't I have anyone else?
Esteban, you have 2 right there.
Oh, I dropped them.
I was like,
why am I done? Okay. Esteban, Ocon. Unhinged prediction, we're going to get an Esteban cameo in Deadpool 3.
Okay.
Now that Ryan Reynolds is team owner.
And last but not least for me, Nico Hülkenberg. Nico Hülkenberg, Unhinged prediction, is going to get his first podium this year.
I want it from so bad. I don't even think that's Unhinged. I just want it to happen. That's a wish.
That's a wish.
A dream is a wish your heart makes.
Yes.
And that's a dream for me. Carlos Sainz. I'm going to say Unhinged prediction. Carlos wins the World Drivers' Championship this year simply because he doesn't have a seat anymore.
He just goes out. Oh, shit. He just goes out guns blazing.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that for him.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
That is the 2024
Unhinged predictions by TG1F. We'll have to come back next year.
Well, I think we should get a lot of points in our draft if one of the things that we predicted comes true.
100%. Yeah.
Like, you win.
You win.
You win.
You automatically
win.
win.
So we'll account for those